Hey guys, it's been a while. It's really been like 3 months since I filmed a video because I had my videos pre-filmed leading up to me baby, and the baby's now here and over a month old, and here we are filming some stuff, so it feels a little bit awkward. Anyway, today I just wanted to show you some plant updates, some cool plants that have been doing cool things, or I don't know, just some plants I really want to talk about, I guess. Okay. Let's go look at some plants. Welcome to my old filming room where I was doing my Potting a Murder series, but then we had to rip up the carpet because my basement flooded and now it's too echoey to film in here. My large terrarium from Botanica's and Dragon House is down here. It needs to be cleaned, and I really have not done a single thing except turn on and off the lights every morning and night since the baby's been born, and in the last few months, I really never opened this thing, so it's pretty full in here. I'm sure there are some cool things happening in here. You guys! Whoa, the lighting is terrible. So if you watched my Syngonium, I'm gonna turn you around this way. So if you watched my Syngonium collection video, I actually showed this plant in that video and talked about how I was kind of struggling with it, and I recently moved it into this terrarium. That was a few months ago, and look, it's my Syngonium rayi. Oh, you guys know how I am with words. Nothing, that hasn't changed. I still suck at words. It is looking so velvety and deep, dark, soft. Oh my gosh, it's growing, you guys. It's growing. Can you believe that? I'm so happy. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but the veins are like dark green or like lime green as the light shines through them. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is really, really beautiful. I'm so happy this plant is doing well because I was pretty sure it was gonna die. And yeah, there are actually 3 in here. At some point I'll have to, repot this, but you know how I am. I like to put it off. Maybe I'll do it in my next potting a murder video. I really need to get filming more of those, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm so happy about this. This is like top tier. I'm so happy because it struggled. And you guys know how much I love Syngonium. I think the only other thing I really want to show you out of the terrarium right now is this white knight, which you also saw me unbox this in a video. It was just a, let's see if I can show you. It was just a node. This is from Philodendron. Highly recommend shopping from him. He has amazing plants. Anyway, he sent me this and it didn't have a plant. Now it has a plant. So it was just a little bare node and now it's actually a little white knight, and I'm so excited. It's growing really well and actually a lot faster than I thought it would, which is awesome. I mean, look at that leaf. It's so pretty. So pretty. So that's exciting, I guess. I don't know. I love it. I love it. This is a plant I never thought I would own because as beautiful as I think it is, I just never, there were plants I'd rather spend the money on, such as Syngonium. So it was really cool that he sent this to me. And it's exciting that it's actually growing. And it looks like there's actually a couple other little babies down here, like right there and right there, 2 more little offshoots. So that would be really cool if there's like multiple plants growing from this thing. And look, it's getting another leaf right there. You can see the tip of it. Ah! Plants are so cool. Okay, so, I need to show you, well, I'll do that later. So I guess we'll go to my grow tent because it has been so long, you guys. Oh, I didn't even notice my lights were on that whole time. Silly me. Okay, so we are now in my grow tent, which I have actually been in here quite a bit since the baby has been born. Mostly because we have had some unexpected, We've had some unexpected life things happen. One example is my basement flooding. So now we have to get the whole thing carpeted again and like the baseboards fixed. And now we have to get all of that fixed and carpeted again. So it's just like some unexpected expenditures. So we have been selling plants in the time I've been on my little hiatus to, try to catch up. But I do have a few things I want to show you. So first is this beautiful little Monstera Monstera albo. I actually have a whole tray of these that I'm propagating, which is actually going to be a video, but of course, like I have to wait for them to grow so I can show you like the full process, you know? But they are actually all rooted, and in the video, you'll see when it comes out, I kind of talk about how Monstera albo are a little more finicky and difficult to root from cutting, just because they are more prone to like rot, not even like root rot, but just like stem rot for some reason. But they have all survived, which is really, really exciting to me. Yeah, this is another one that is growing. I don't know if you'll even be able to see, but look, there's like the tiniest of little bumps right there. That's going to be a new leaf. Ah, it's doing really well. Oh, do you want to see a not so happy plant? Let me show you a not so happy plant. And by not so happy plant, I mean dead plant. It is my Monstera Thai constellation. I overwatered it. But on the plus side, there is still, I don't even know if you'll be able to see, there is still a growth point right, or a little axillary bud right there that I'm hoping will sprout. Like, this isn't rotted, it's just like the top half of it, and probably some of the roots down there. Yeah, definitely the roots down there. But I'm hoping that that little axillary bud will pull through and grow. I probably need to move it off of that tray where other really wet plants like to live. So I'm hoping that I'll get a Thai constellation back. That one really hurt when I came down here, and I swear to you, it happened like overnight. Oh, so these are ones that I actually propagated from node. This is a Philodendron Jose Bueno. This is beautiful, beautiful leaf, if I do say so myself. This is actually one of my favorite philodendrons, and I know they're like popular, but they're not as popular as they deserve to be, in my opinion. And another one that I feel isn't as popular as it deserves to be is a gigantium blizzard, or variegated gigantium. God, I can't say it. But yeah, look at that. Look at that cute little leaf. I literally struggled. I just had like a brain spasm. I couldn't stop trying to fix what I was saying, but I think this is a really beautiful plant. And these kinds of plants are my favorite to propagate by node. I don't know what it is. Like, they're so beautiful when they're big, which my mother plants for these were pretty big. I chopped them all the way up because I didn't want to deal with the mother plants anymore because they were constantly thirsty. Anyway, but when they start to grow little versions of the beautiful plant like this, I don't know, I just think they're even more beautiful than the mother plant. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm like pulling a bunch. I could literally show you every plant in here, but this just caught my eye. It's a takeout, or this had grapes in it, and I decided to throw some sphagnum moss in here. Oh, I almost just dropped it. And a bunch of Philodendron Micans nodes. And look, we're just ending up with a little Micans tray, and I think it's so cute. I probably need to put some water. Well, it's probably okay for a little bit. Do you love that? I don't know, there's just something so satisfying about this to me. And I love Micans. They're just so velvety, and the baby Micans especially are cute. So I'm really happy about that. And it definitely just caught my eye. That's not that exciting. That's probably not that exciting to you guys, but to me it really is. Okay, so as I was just in here looking at my plants, somebody actually bought a plant. So this is Pink Princess Philodendron 48. So if you're the one that bought this, I didn't look at the name. I should have looked at the name before I plugged my phone in, but thank you so much for buying this plant from me. It really is, it's really helpful because carpet is expensive. Why is like carpet and rugs and like house stuff so expensive? Why? It's kind of stupid if you ask me, but this plant just sold as I was filming, so I had to show it to you. Mwah, goodbye, goodbye. I remember I didn't even want to list this one because I think it's so cute, but look at those roots. I love Pink Princess Philodendron roots. Gosh, can you even see? Probably not. They're like really bright red. Focus, focus camera. They're really bright red. I love it. Thank you. It really makes my day. Like, it's so exciting getting a notification of an order, and I do package and ship all the plants myself. So I don't know, it just means a lot. It's really exciting. Like I do everything for the shop by myself, and it's really exciting. Here are 2 Syngonium plants I didn't actually have when I filmed my Syngonium collection video. They're new to me. This is a Syngonium Green Splash, and this was like top of my wish list for a long time. They are available to buy, but I was just waiting for the right one to pop up, you know? And then this little beauty popped up and I knew it was the one. So yeah, it's just like green splotchy with dark green like freckles and then some bigger spots. I don't know how to explain a plant. It's a plant with green on green. It's a green plant. But yeah, I was really excited to get this because I do think it's a really beautiful one. And then the other one that I had been wanting but was kind of waiting for the right one to pop up is a Syngonium. Is this the Army or the... Actually, there's 3 I have to show you. A Syngonium Army, or mottled Syngonium, some people call it. It's getting a new leaf. It was a single leaf cutting when I got it, and I think it's rooted. Oh yeah, look at those roots. Well, actually, you're probably not gonna be able to see the roots. I am so chatty. I love talking about my plants, and it's hard to get somebody that'll listen to all of this, so thank you for listening. I think it's a really, really pretty one, kind of camo looking. And then the last new Syngonium I got, and probably the last one I'll get for a long time, this is a Syngonium Aria, which is basically just like a yellow variegated Syngonium, and these ones are harder to find. Let me just say, if you're on the hunt for one of these, be really careful when you're buying, because some people claim that albos are Arias, so just make sure it's a reputable seller. But yeah, I got this from a friend, and it's so pretty, and there's the newest leaf. Again, it was a single leaf cutting, so, but it's very, very well rooted, which is cool. So those are my new Syngoniums to my collection. I love Syngoniums, you know. Do you guys like Syngoniums? You know what? I actually need to water those. I have to water my little Syngonium bin over here. Most of the plants I'm going to show you are in my tent because this is where I hang out. And by this is where I hang out, I mean this is where most of my plants are at this point. The plants that like I think would definitely benefit from being in a humid environment. Although I'm going to show you some upstairs because I'm really liking my setup upstairs, honestly. They're watered. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. Okay, I have to. Remember like 5 minutes or 10 minutes ago when I said, I haven't done anything in my terrarium? I lied to you because I have done one thing. I went to turn on the light and I noticed this bad boy scrunched against the top of it because it is huge. This is a Philodendron Mamiya, whatever. And it is growing. It is freaking massive. I just have it in this bowl with water right now because I don't know what I want to pot it up into, but I started this thing from a node and like this was the first leaf. This is the first leaf that node put out. And as you can see, like each leaf just gets bigger and bigger, and this right here is the newest leaf. Like they're just massive. It has grown so fast. I didn't start this that long ago. I think it was in the terrarium for maybe 6 months. Like I put the node in there 6 months ago or something like that, and it has just freaking taken off. This leaf is gonna be gigantic and I'm really excited. So yeah, it's just living in this thing with a little bit of water until I can figure out what I want to pot it up in and where I want it to live. It's literally just living on the floor. Maybe I'm gonna, nope, it's too big. It's living just on the ground in my grow tent for now. It likes it because it's growing more. This is an easy plant. If you want an easy philodendron that gets huge, definitely go for this bad boy. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I will say it's taking all of my willpower not to chop that sucker up to propagate, but also I'm at the point where I have so many propagation boxes going. The plants in my propagation bins are getting big, so I can take cuttings from those to start more plants if I want to. I just don't have the time right now, but I want my plants to like start getting big. So that's kind of where I'm at, although maybe I should just chop it up so that more people can have that beautiful plant in their lives. I don't know. It's a cool one, right? Was that cool? I think that's cool. Cool if you ask me. Here is my Rhaphidophora cursiva. Ignore the dead Syngonium leaves back there. It'll be okay. It's fine. It'll be okay. I promise. Anyway, that's not the point of this. Also, another dying or dead plant is my Rhaphidophora cursiva. I also forgot to water this. We're just gonna pluck this leaf right off, shall we? Oh, it's not coming off, whatever. But look, it's shot out this thing and is growing up the side of my grow tent, which is really freaking cool. Even though it's sad and a miserable plant, it's still doing that. Let's see if there's like auxiliary buds under here. Because maybe I could like propagate this. I don't know, maybe. It'd be cool if I could chop this up and get extra nodes, right? I'm gonna have to look into that, but I thought that was wild. Like it's at a 90-degree angle. Weird, plants are so cool. I need to deal with this mess back here of plants I've neglected. I am terrible. I am terrible. I feel really bad because people are always like messaging me and stuff saying, I don't know how you stay on top of all those plants, your dogs, the baby, and then like other life stuff, because I don't. Like a lot of the time I'm on top of it, but then every once in a while I go through a phase or a life stage where I just like can't. Hence with the newborn, honestly, it was really hard to take care of everything. I mean, he's still a newborn, but he's a little bit less of a newborn. So things like that have happened, and it can happen in that quick 1 month span, you know? So like, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if right now you feel like you can't take care of your stuff, because guess what? We all go through that. It's fine. And leaves will die on plants, but guess what? They'll grow back. They want to live. So don't stress too much. Obviously there's a point where like the plant will actually die if it's neglected any longer, but if that's what has to happen, that has to happen, okay? Anyway, I'm getting out of the tent, it's hot. Oh, you know what? I just found a plant that I don't think I've ever shown you guys. I have a new plant that I've never shown you guys, and it was sent to me by my friend. Her Instagram is at IamQueenieV, Queenie. I'll put it on the screen here, but she's also a seller, and she is where I buy a lot of my plants. So highly, highly recommend. She sent this to me like out of the kindness of her heart, out of nowhere, which was so, you know what? She's so nice. Anyway, it is this Aglaonema, which is definitely a more uncommon one, I think. I have seen them available a few places like Peace, Love, Happiness Club, but they're kind of expensive. So I was just never able to get one, but she sent this to me. Isn't it so pretty? I'll put the name on screen, but I am just obsessed with it. I just have it growing here in sphagnum moss. That's how my Aglaonemas tend to do best, with like minimal stress, you know what I mean, what I'm saying? It's a little bit droopy because I just watered it. I need to be more on top of it, but I'm ready to be more on top of it. But I just thought it was so pretty. Aglaonemas are just super underrated, like period, you know? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Oof. Yeah, this is like the newest plant. Probably the only new plant I've gotten in months and months. I don't really like buy plants anymore. Oh, that's a lie, because I did get those 3 Syngonium downstairs, but I really don't buy plants like very much. And I don't just like go plant shopping or search online for plants to buy anymore. Maybe it's because I'm busy and at some point I'll get back into the plant buying game, but I'm just kind of like at a point where I'm happy with what I have. And like here and there I'll get a new plant, but it's definitely not to the level it was for the last few years. Like I've been buying plants like mad the last few years, you know? That's like a tangent. I'm just really happy about this, and I think it's so cute. Here, I'll show you where it sits. I think it's so cute. Sitting here with its other little, oh, you can't even see, with its other little Aglaonema friend. This is an Aglaonema Valentine, I think. Yeah, so 2 cute little pink Aglaonemas just sitting on my window in the bathroom. Cuties! Oh, I can show you another, oh, are you guys gonna get, okay. You know what, I'm just gonna do it, whatever. Because I've been really enjoying these plants, and I want somebody else to like understand. This is gonna be the most pointless video ever, but at least it'll be something to listen to while you fold laundry or like do the dishes, hopefully. Ooh. I'm sorry if it's boring, but okay, here's a little update. So this is my golden pothos that I rooted from node in this video, but it's growing and it's actually growing like really, really cute. I haven't watered this in forever. It's like the last plant to get watered in here, and by the time I get to this, I'm just like out of water and I don't want to go back to the sink. So, but you know what? It's like growing still, which is awesome. And it's a really beautiful one. Did I say it's a golden pothos? Yeah, it's the one I did say that. My brain. I'm just so excited to have plant people to talk to right now. Homegirl's lonely. Okay, I think it's really cute. That was not the one I was going to show you, but I showed it to you nonetheless. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, this one. So this one is my Philodendron Tahiti, or Philodendron Mayoi, I think. I'll put the name on the screen. But I bought this from Ashley at Planting the World Red as a 1 or 2 leaf cutting, I can't remember, and it's grown. So thank you so much for selling this to me, Ashley. This was a plant I've been wanting forever, and my mom has this plant, and I've been wanting to ask her for a cutting, but I just didn't because it's kind of a slow growing plant. But mine's doing awesome. Have it in sphagnum, needs to be watered, surprise, surprise. But I love it. Look at how cool the leaf shape is. It's a cutie, right? This light is not it, but it's okay, and it's getting a new leaf. So this did take forever to root, and it took forever to start growing, but now that it has grown, it's doing the thing. And this is actually one of the original leaves that was on it when I got it. So like you can see, it's come a long way since I've been propagating this thing. I'm gonna go put it in the sink right now, actually, one sec. And then I'm just gonna show you a couple more. Well, 2 more right now and then 1 more, and then I'll shut up and let you go. I just wanted to talk so bad about plants. Okay, so these are these little, I've definitely shown these before on my channel. I can't remember which videos or like when, but I made these little clay planters and put 1 donkey or burro's tail succulent like leaf thing in each one. There's the original leaf on this one. I think this one, it fell out by now, but yeah, propagated them from a little single leaf. They're just tiny little cuties in these tiny cutie little pots. And I'm obsessed with these. Like, these are probably the plant I check up on the most because I think they're so cute and fun, and I'm like proud of these little planters. I definitely want to do more of these tiny planters with plants in them. But the problem is a lot of stuff like grows way too fast to be in this, but uh-oh, what was that? And they've grown. I wasn't sure if they'd grow very much. Okay, and then the last thing I want to show you is 1 more Monstera albo. Oh, maybe not, it's full of water. This is 1 leaf. This is its own thing. It hasn't started growing a new leaf yet, but it is rooted because look, it's not coming out when I pull on it. This is a separate cutting from this one, but this is the mother leaf of the node I put in here. But look, it has gotten these 2 new beautiful ones. So this was almost a half moon, which I was really excited about. And then this one I was really stressed about because I was like, oh no, it's gonna be all white, which if an albo puts out like 1 or 2 all white leaves, I'm not too worried. Well, I worry a little bit. You know, the anxiety creeps up in me with each white leaf it gets, but there is actually a little bit of green on it. Not much, but that definitely helped ease whatever stress I was feeling for a while there as it was unraveling. And I think the next leaf won't be as white as this one, but I just thought this was really pretty. It's kind of growing a little bit weird, like out like this, but it is what it is, you know? So yeah, that's the last plant I want to show you, I think. Is there anything else? Anyway, thanks for listening to me talk about like a bunch of random plants with no real rhyme or reason. I have a hard time sometimes doing plant videos, I'll be honest, because the plants I want to talk about don't always make good like subject matter, and it's sometimes hard to come up with content ideas that people actually like. So it's nice, I don't know, it's just nice to switch gears a little bit and do something a bit more relaxed like this. So thanks for listening. Especially if you stuck around to the end, you're the real MVP, that's for sure. Those are all of the plants I really wanted to show you today. Thank you so much for watching, and that is it for this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye!